Welcome back to Cabin View Ventures. So I had to run out this morning and make a couple stops, mainly because I broke the SD card reader on my laptop and I have no other way to edit my videos. So I kind of need to get that fixed right away. But it reminded me of something I've actually been meaning to talk about for a while, and it is the state of the farmland, or the quickly disappearing farmland in our communities. And I want to hear from you guys. You know, how's the farmland in your area? Is it being sold off? How much of it's being sold off, or what percentage is being sold, and who's buying it? You know, developers, businesses. You know, what is it? So in my area, a lot of our farmland is being sold to developers. They're putting in these monster neighborhoods. A lot of them have, you know, mixed housing with townhomes. Some of them have apartment complexes. Some of them have single family homes, or a mix of all three. But it's kind of sad to see this stuff disappear. So we're gonna drive past three farms that are all within about 5 minutes of my house. And two of those farms have been sold. One is already under development, and we're actually getting ready to drive by that one right here. So this one, I think this one has 2 pieces of land. So let me show you out my driver's side window. Now that farm over there, nobody lives there, and I think that might be part of this big development going on right here. Right, so that was the first one, and that one's big. I don't know how many acres that farm is, but it's big. There's actually a whole nother part you can't even see through that big field that we looked at out the passenger window. There's like way out, there's a tree line, and on the other side of the tree line is more farmland. And they've been working on that side for a little while now, so I'm sure that's going to be a monster development here in a couple years. The next one is just 2 minutes up the road here. So we'll head up to that one. But it just seems like, I don't know why there's such a big push for these townhome developments anymore. It seems like nobody's really interested in buying land and, you know, building their own house on a couple acres of property. A lot of people just want to buy these. Let's get by this guy. It's not a good place to park. It seems like a lot of people just want to buy in one of these communities, which is fine. I mean, that's, you know, it's perfectly fine and well. A lot of these communities are building, I mean, they look pretty nice. You know, the homes are attractive. A lot of them are like little communities where they've got some shops, some restaurants, parks with big playgrounds, walking trails. But what I don't see, at least in my area, are just people that are buying small pieces of land and building a house. We're almost there. It's right up here. Now this is another one where this farm is on both sides of the road. So out my driver's side window, which is the one you're going to see the best, that piece of land is about 25 acres, and then on the passenger side, that is, I think, like 75 or 80 acres. So it's just over 100 acres total. The other side you won't be able to see. But that one's sold, and I know they are currently trying to get it rezoned. So they've been working on that for a while. They actually started last year because we had some hearings with the township where they wanted to get that land changed to mixed use, which would have allowed them to build apartment complexes, which would have been terrible. So we actually we fought and we won that one. So that we know that's not happening. This next farm, you can't see that one as well because it's through this really thick tree line along the road here. But that one has not been sold. I talked to that farmer quite a bit. He has no plans on selling, at least for now. So hopefully it stays that way. All right, so that was, like I said, about all those, well, those 3 farms, you know, within 3 minutes of my house. So anyway, back to that second one that we're, you know, is currently, you know, battling with the township, I guess I'll say, trying to get it rezoned so they can build townhomes and, you know, single family homes. So I don't know how far along they are, but I'm sure it won't be more than a couple more years until we see that one being developed. So that's 2/3 of the farms, you know, right around my house. And I bet you that's going to be a pretty close number for most of you. It just seems like a lot of the farmland is quickly disappearing and going, you know, being sold to big corporations, big developers. And we even have places in this country where Chinese corporations are buying farmland. And if you don't think that's a threat to our national security, then you need to wake up. But it's just sad to see this stuff go away. So anyway, let me know, how's the farmland in your community? All right, I'm back in the log yard. I did find the fix I needed for my computer, so I will be back to editing tonight. And I'm really looking forward to hearing from you guys about the farmland in your communities. I don't know what the best fix is for it. I do know that some townships will protect their farmland or even buy some of it when it becomes available. So, you know, that could help slow things down a little bit. But in the end, if the consumer keeps demanding that type of home, then we may not see an end of it until a lot of that farmland is gone. So it's sad to see, but that's just how things are right now. All right, so what we're gonna do next is I need to gas up the Wolf Ridge. I'm gonna warm up the tractor. And what I've been doing, it seems to work pretty well, is I go down to my log pile, I load up the bucket, I load up the carryall, which I have altogether probably holds close to a face cord of firewood. You can haul quite a bit between the two, but I built basically a box on top of a carryall, and I'll use that to move firewood around the property. So we'll load those 2 up, get that split and stacked, and that's going to be about all we're going to do for today. So I've got a couple other things I want to get to, but I at least need to get that 1 load of firewood split and stacked. So let's get to it. .2 hours on the splitter so far. All right, let's head down and pick up the carryall. All right, so we ended up filling the side-by-side 2 times out of that load. I thought we would get 3, and we probably would have, but I threw quite a bit into the scrap pile. And that's all stuff that I'll end up selling as campfire wood or boiler wood. It's just, it's not nice, it's knotty, it's not straight. Just stuff that doesn't bundle well. So, but we will sell that and make some money off of it as well. All right, that's gonna wrap things up. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys on the next one.